Joey Reese, Pickle Boot Shop. Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joey Reese, Pickle Boot Shop.
Pickle time is happening. Pickle time. I go down to get some pickles.
Bring your grandma and your kids.
I go downtown.
Bring your grandma and your kids.
Boot time. Pickle and boot time. Don't be fickle. Get your pickle cider, pop a nickel in your boots. Not a place of ill repute. Bring your grandma and your kids. Come for the pickles, stay for the squids.
Pickle and boot shop.
Stay for the squids. Boots.
Yeah, pickle time.
Put that pickle in your pants. Get some boots inside your hands. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some boots inside your hands.
1996, we start this.
Hello, Joseph. Hello, nurse. Ow, my thumb. Joe! That is a stash you got on. Oh. What, this old thing? Oh, this old COVID broom? Yeah. I didn't shave my face again because we didn't start wearing N95s because we got COVID at the facility. And then guess who got COVID at the 5 Iron Frenzy concert? You. I did. It's from that microphone. It was my own microphone. I don't think I got it from that. I think I got it from making out with Mike Herrera. Yeah. You're lucky COVID's all you got. I know. Because I hear that guy say, chick magnet, chick magnet, chick magnet. That's water. Is it? Reese is just filling a pint glass full of rum. No, not. I thought we were going to hit it after you put your kids to bed. No, I said I was going to hit my kids. That's how I get them to sleep. With a bed. With a bed. I throw a bed at them. Eventually they get tired of fighting me and they go to sleep. That's terrible to joke about. Let's not joke about beating our children. So that's off. That's off limits, Joe. Just so you know, we have a bar. We have a bar. That's the bar. I'm not going to talk about it. Not going to joke about it. Beating children. No domestic violence. You want to see my brain? Hey, you want to see my brain? Look. That's real good. That's a low light right there. Yeah. There. So today is April 15th. We haven't recorded in like 3 weeks. I know. It's been a long time. We had so just listeners going back, what we had was I was at work roofing, and the night that we were supposed to record, we got stuck with a barricaded gunman. And so that changed things. It changed our recording schedule. And then unfortunately after that, it was that night that we had set up to do it and couldn't do it because of that. And then you had to skedaddle to Denver for a 5 Iron show. And then we couldn't record that week. And then I was going to record with Heidi. I had all the recording equipment set up at her house. We were going to record, and Heidi and I were going to go over stuff. We were going to go over wedding things, just all sorts of fun stuff. Basically, I left it in your hands. I was like, Joe, the future of this podcast depends on you and your special lady friend being able to do this. Yeah. And you remember and you signed, dropped the ball. I sent you a DocuSign, and you were like, yes, I agree to this. ... And then we made a Hippocratic oath that we were going to record. And I had all the stuff set up, and we got to doing stuff that day, fixing up around the house and cleaning up and doing all sorts of things. And the time that we had to do it, we didn't do it. We were just too busy. We got on a roll doing stuff, and we just didn't stop to record. A little tonsil hockey? A little bit of the old... No, I wish. It was... Reach around? Did you get a reach around? I don't know what that means.
Jack Reacher round.
Jack Reacher. Joe, did you forget to silence your phone during this professional podcast?
Yeah, the Red Wings have to win tonight, and they have to win tomorrow to try and make the playoffs. And they are losing to one of the worst teams in the NHL. Like, their schedule, so they have to win tonight and tomorrow, and they're playing the Montreal Canadiens both games back to back.
So I know it's not the Avalanche they're playing because they're not one of the worst teams in the NHL. Playoffs, what's that like? I don't know. Sometimes it's the Blackhawks going for me. Sometimes it's the Avalanche. But I just feel like I don't know how to not win.
What about the Broncos?
Oh, come on. Gosh, dang it, Joe. Why did you have to bring that up? Okay, the Broncos. Oh, jeez.
The Broncos bring you back to losing. Or the Rockies.
You know what? The Rockies.
Hey, can I ask you something? Are the Colorado Rockies still a team?
You mean, are they major league or did they get demoted to AAA?
Oh, I mean, are they still a team? I don't follow baseball.
No.
Okay.
They sell so many tickets. That's the problem. They're just like, what's our business model? Keep losing. All right, let's do it.
People keep coming.
They keep on coming. They want to go there. They want to see the sunset. They want to eat some Rocky Mountain oysters. You go up there on the 7th deck and you eat them, and you can, throw up on the rich people below you. It's wonderful.
Wow.
Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. Sorry, I just came back from there.
Can you change that to Rocky Mountain Oysters?
Rocky Mountain Oysters, Colorado. I don't know.
It doesn't really roll off the tongue.
No.
As oysters do.
Yeah.
So then you had to go to Denver for a show that we'll talk about in a little bit here. I want to hear how that went.
Yep.
Then you got COVID and you couldn't you were too tired or whatever the case may be. You couldn't do it. So we are doing it tonight, and tonight is the night. Tonight is the night that we could record after. Has it been like 3 weeks?
It's been like 3 weeks. Like Laura has. I noticed that our buzz on the Buzzsprout, it says how many downloads we have. It used to be almost 1,000 a week. It's 85. 85. We are winning at podcasting.
Well, so hopefully this is recharging people, letting them know that we're still here. We still want to do this. We've been reinvigorated to bring people amazing content. But much to our chagrin, our work and our health has taken us away from doing this. So that's kind of tough. But here we are. And let's do a little catch up, not mustard. A little radio humor.
We just mayo.
And you know what? I'm gonna relish this moment.
Joe.
So how did your shows go?
Pretty well. So I have I'm
drinking ice water. He's drinking straight rum. Okay,
no,
continue.
I put the ginger ale in it. It's a failure puddle.
You put so little ginger ale, it barely tinted it. It looks like you're just drinking a glass of like a urine sample. But
talk to me about my business. It's my
business is
Joe.
Good.
Are you talking
Okay, so I got you off track. I have a feeling tonight with the Don Q that's going down your throat. I only have a short time.
Tell me about my business, devil woman.
I only have a short time.
There's a flaming bag of poop out here.
Before we're off the rails.
Norma.
So
don't put it out with your boots on, Ted. Don't tell me about my business, devil woman. How are the shows? Well, let's see. We at
I know you're getting
Incorporated.
buzzed.
I'm not.
I know you're getting there because when you start and end sentences with Joe. I know
Hey.
the cue is taken over.
So anyway, Joe.
You look like the cop on Scream. What's his name? Duffy or something?
Duffy, Dewey,
Dooley? Dudley?
Dudley, married Courtney Cox. Like that guy, David Arquette.
Yeah, you kind of had that David Arquette from Scream look going.
I know I do.
So these Denver shows, these five Iron Frenzy shows.
Five Iron Frenzy. So my kids had spring break the week before. And as a good father, I decided to make that keep going for them. This is not good fatherhood, by the way. They went to school on Monday and then Tuesday. No, they had school off Monday for some reason. That's the school district's fault, not mine. Okay. Then Tuesday, I was like, they're like, do we have to go to school? And I said, get to school now. That's how I talked to them.
Right.
Pointed at the school. Then I drove them to it and hugged them, and then I let them out. And they were like, I love school. And I was like, get in there. So that happened. That was Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Tuesday. Sign language. That's Tuesday. Wednesday. Okay, Tuesday night. This is still Tuesday. Got it? Daniel, Are you putting this on the thing? Right there. Tuesday. You know,
on cue,
sometimes
everybody.
when you're hanging out with people and they're like, see you next Tuesday. Do you know what that means?
I do.
For instance, like tomorrow is Tuesday. It means I'm going to see you tomorrow if it's Monday. Anyway, so Tuesday, after the school and the work, I drove us to my lovely girlfriend Kara's house. And then we stayed there. And then the next morning, we went to this wonderful place that we've discovered in the Northern Virginia region, or as the kids like to call it, Nova, called Anita's, which you can get delicious New Mexican-style green chili breakfast burritos. So good. And then we went on the plane.
Oh, my
Denver.
gosh. You had Mexican breakfast and got on a plane.
Mm-hmm.
I would never,
we did.
not in a million years would I think to do that.
Well, Joe, I don't know if you can tell this by looking at my sweet stash. I like to live dangerously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did. We got there, and then we got our car. We rented a car, and what did they give us? They said, we have a Jeep Wrangler or the other Jeep Wrangler. And I was like, I hate Jeeps. And she said, I don't care. That's what you have. So then we took it, and then we went. What did we do after that? We went and met some friends. My ex-fiance. We hung out with her, and we ate food, and then her kids almost ran in the playground. Is this exciting? Yeah, totally.
Something.
Then we had a practice. 5 Iron Frenzy. Aaron made a puzzle with Trisha, Micah's wife. Exciting, right? Yeah, we practiced through the set, and then we went to the hotel and slept. Huh?
Wow.
Then the
I'm
next
glad
day.
I asked. Oh, okay. Keep
You
going.
want more? 'Cause
Yeah.
there's more. And the next day, kids and I get up. They're like, what time should we get up, Dad? I said 6. We got up at 6 a.m. Went snowboarding. Winter Park, Colorado. Yeah. We snowboarded, and there was tears because my kids had never been on a mountain. They've been on hills back here. And when they're like, yeah, this is fun. Let's go all the way up. And then they didn't know it was like 4 miles out. Because they're used to like a couple 100 yards out.
Yeah. Those are our big hills here in Michigan. Is like you get like 300 yards
Yeah.
to ski down or snowboard.
It's kind of like that here. They were not ready for it. And like, I to be fair, I think the boots we rented for Lyndon, I think they were a size too small. So they were like cutting off the circulation on her feet. So
Oh,
there
no.
was tears because she's just like, Dad, my feet hurt. And I'd keep messing with the bindings, but it wasn't fixing it. We'd loosen it. But then, like, she was having a good time. So we went all the way up. There's like Winter Park, and then there's a mountain behind it called Mary Jane. So we were like way up at Mary Jane. And then she's just like crying, like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm like, well, these are the choices, honey. We snowboard out, which means you only have to wear those boots like another half hour, or you walk out, which is going to take us like 4 or 5 hours. Like, we're not going to get out of here till dark. And she's like, can't we ride the chairlift down? And I was like, no, you can't. You got to break your leg. So,
yeah.
So it was like shocking. And I think Era also was done because she kept falling. And it was a lot. Like, they're not used to that much snowboarding. So the other thing is, like, when we went snowboarding last time, I told you about those hockey pants, like those things that they sell for snowboarders.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got them for Lyndon because she kept hurting her tailbone. So when we were done, she said the only thing that didn't hurt was her tailbone. So they worked. But I got those off Amazon, and they were like $18. So then we're up there, and Era's crying. She's hurting. Her butt is hurting. She wants a pair of these. Guess how much they are on the mountain?
$118.
$150.
Oh, my goodness.
So I'm just like, so I got them. Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
But so we snowboarded, came back. We went to practice again. Kids are beat, but they were being troopers. We practiced again. We ran through the whole set, and then the next day, there was a bit of drama. I'm trying to think how I can say this politically and not. So the original lineup was going to be the Ataris and then us and then MXPX. Well, so the Ataris are out with MXPX, and that did not compute to them. Like, they didn't look at it until the day before, and they're like, wait, we're not opening. So they complained to the management, which is our booking agent, and he was like, they are both like, both our booking agent and MXPX are like, look, man, we have to keep playing shows with these guys, and if they go on first, it's going to be ugly for us. So, like, we're bros with MXPX, so we're like, yeah, it's not a big deal. So we went on first. There was a little bit of drama, though, a little bit of back and forth, and like, this isn't fair. But we eventually agreed to it. Everything was cool. Here is the funniest part about our show. Like, we just played, like an opening set. So it was like 30 minutes, not very exciting. But I had told, so they were super tight about the guest lists on both shows, like losing their minds. Like, you can't bring your kids. You don't have room for that on your guest list. Like, I had already promised my 4 spots to people. And I'm like, my kids aren't guests. They're here to work. And they're like, well, let me see them work. So I told the kids, I was like, listen, I will pay you each $10 an hour if you get back there for a little bit and run the merchandise table, or at least help the other guys pull T-shirts and hand them stuff. So Lyndon helped for about, I think she did an hour, because she helped us set up and stuff. Maybe a half hour of actual sales. Era, on the other hand, couldn't stop. Like, she couldn't get enough of it. She had on a 500 hat. Like, we have this hat, and it's like 500 Frenzy. It's a trucker hat, and then you flip it up, and it says Poser. She had it on. She was modeling it, and she already had packed her 500 Frenzy t-shirts, her 2 500 Frenzy t-shirts that fit. That's what she packed, because she is like, these are what you wear to the show of the band you're going to see. So it was super cute. And yeah, so I was, I am in love with my girls. I was like, my heart was just so full, the fact that they were helping and they were doing this, but like Era was a machine. So she was taking money, running credit cards, pulling all the shirts, organizing stuff, talking to people. So then I was like, after about an hour of that, I was like, honey, you don't have to do this anymore. You already did enough, and I'll just pay you for the rest of the time. And she goes, well, I want to do this. This is fun. So she just kept going.
Oh,
So
heck yeah.
one, that cost me $50. Two, people kept on being like, oh, look at this cute little girl. She needs a tip. That fucker made $146. Somebody tipped her $100 bill.
Oh, my goodness.
She made more than I did at those shows. So, so then we get back to the hotel, and she's like telling Lyndon, and Lyndon is losing her mind. She's like, what? You got to give that to me. Half of that is mine. And I'm like, no, it's not, honey. Era was working. Those people tipped her. She's like, it's not fair. I'm like, it is fair. I had no idea. I couldn't have told you she was going to get this much. You know, good for her. We should be happy for her. Maybe tomorrow you can do it. And she is like not having any of it. She's like, okay, I will do it. But tomorrow all the tips are mine.
Oh, no.
And again, I'm like, that's just not how it works. You're going to split the tips. This is unfortunate, but honey, there's going to be 100 more times when you can do merchandise for Five Iron Frenzy. The guys in the band were like, I'm just standing back here not doing anything. Era is doing all the work. So it was funny.
That's good.
So then the next night, I think each made $20 in tips. Still though, like, had that been the first night, they would have been losing their minds. Like, I made $20.
Yeah, for sure.
So Eric still is trying to spend this money. Like, it's sitting in some wad, and every night she'll go through Amazon. She's like, Dad, how about if I buy this and I'll just give you the cash for it? I'm trying to string it along as I can. Just be like, well, let's think about it. What do you want that for? And then it's like bedtime. And then I'm like, okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow. And she'll come up with something new the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
And
just burning a hole in her pocket.
Burning a hole. It's so much money though, like for a 9-year-old. So,
yeah.
Yeah. So the second show, the next night we played in Fort Collins, which is about an hour north of Denver. It's where CSU is. So it's like almost all the towns like along the Front Range connect now. They're almost all like suburbs of each other.
Okay.
So it's like Denver. There's like Boulder, a little space between Denver and Boulder, and then between Boulder and Loveland, and then Longmont, and there's a little bit of space. So you can still be like, yeah, it's not all just one giant city yet. And then Fort Collins. So Fort Collins is really pretty. You see like when people get put into an ambulance, the gurney bed, it's called Stryker. Yeah. So that lady lives in Fort Collins. I think she went to CSU. She owns like a trucking company, but far and above, like everything you put into an ambulance is her company. And a lot of the beds in hospitals are made by them, and they're like easy $10,000 a piece.
Oh.
So this lady has just money to burn. There was this old kind of divey bar in Fort Collins called Washington's that was just like for college kids and stuff. And she just was like, I kind of want this place to be cool. So I kid you not, man, I've been to clubs that are that nice. We've played them, but not with like the entire floor plan of the club. If you imagine it's like a club for 1,000 people, and then there's like a balcony for like, the club fits, say 800, balcony fits like 250. The floor underneath underneath that is a basement, and that entire space she made into this gigantic green room. So there's like 2 side rooms, which are as big as my house for each band. And then there's like a kitchen. And then there's this gigantic living room with like leather couches and a fireplace and pinball machines. And
oh, wow.
oh my gosh. Like, we're just like, this is so nice. The other band is like, geez, this is really nice. And we're like, hey, take pictures, because it's never, ever going to get this good again. This
Who'd
is
you play with that
30
night?
years of experience. So Andy has hey, close the doors. There they go. He has an Op Ivy. He doesn't call it a tribute band. Yeah, it is a tribute band. So they play Op Ivy songs, Rancid songs, just cover songs. So it's Andy, his friend Drew, who's been like his best friend since high school. That guy sings. They found some shredder dude on bass, and then Steven Till, who was in Roper, who's married to Leonor. Yeah. So he plays guitar. So they played, and then, oh no, I'm drawing a blank on the opening band. It was called Doctors. They were so good. It was like a
Spin Doctors.
Yes, thank you.
1, 2, Princess kneel before you. That's what I said now. And if you want to call me baby, I think go ahead now.
Yeah, it was those guys. Jeez, how did I forget the Spin Doctors? No, hold on. Five Frenzy.
5 Iron Frenzy.
You can cut this out.
5 Iron
I sound
Frenzy.
smart. 5 Iron Frenzy, Fort Collins. What are we called? 5 Iron Frenzy. There you go. Swashbuckling Doctors.
Oh.
So I think they were all like music teachers or music students from up there.
I bet they had their doctorates.
Smoking. It could be. They're very, very good musicians.
That was like Johnny Sacco.
They were all like music teachers.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Like Johnny Sacco. Yeah, they met in college, like music, classes and whatnot. And they were just ridiculous good.
That's cool. I think the last time we played Fort Collins, we played at this place in like the CSU student union called the Ramskeller. And we opened for Goldfinger. And it was the week before they were on Conan O'Brien. And the bass player just picked up Conan and dumped him on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah. It's legend. But that was before they got big. And that might have hampered their progress. But
the bass player or the drummer?
Could have been the drummer.
Because the drummers, the guy who was always in, what was his name? Darren?
Yeah.
I think the drummer was Darren in Goldfinger. He always wore like hockey jerseys or he always wore jerseys when he would drum.
He sounds like the kind of guy that would do it.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have to look it up. But it was a good show. We played a headlining set that time. And we're trying, like, when we're headlining this year, to play all stuff from our first 3 albums, and then throw in like three or four new ones at the end. But I don't know, Mr. Button Pushy in our band was accelerating. He wanted off the stage, so it was like I'd be talking, and all of a sudden, like, oh, we're playing a song. Oh, I guess we're going right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for bam, 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 bam.
It was like that. So we got to the end, and I'm like, we have 50 minutes left. And we stopped pushing the buttons so fast. Like, let's figure out what we're going to do. So then we just pulled some stuff out that we played the night before, or we skipped the night before because we were rushed for time.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, it was a rad show. And then I came out afterwards.
how long were you in Denver? Like, how long were you in Colorado?
So Wednesday afternoon through Sunday morning at 6:45 a.m. So
And were you feeling COVID then?
Yeah,
or
I
not
think
till you got back?
maybe Friday night during the show, I felt scratchy, but I don't know if it was from singing, Yeah. Definitely Saturday night, it felt scratchy. But again, I was like, it's not COVID. I have been singing. So meanwhile, I'm like spitting water on everybody, singing. So,
like a super spreader.
Yeah,
just
I am the super spreader for sure.
Freaking liberal super spreader.
I am
always blaming Republicans, and you're out
and
there
it's me.
With full-blown COVID.
Yep. Just spitting on people. Like you take a swig of water and then you wait for a hit and you go, yeah, I did that. Oh, here's the other thing of note. I got out my chapstick on the show on Saturday, and I thought it'd be funny to put the chapstick on me and then put it on the people in the band that can't move because they're attached to their instruments. So I'm like fighting Scott to put my chapstick on him after I've used it, by the way. And then he dodged it, luckily. But Micah, I'm like doing full circles around like everything, his whole face. And same with Sonny right after that. They didn't get it.
They didn't get sick.
No.
They have better immune systems.
I know. So if you got
and then you're
COVID,
on the plane with
you probably got it from one of those guys at our show. It had nothing to do with me. It was those guys.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
What an update on that.
There you go.
No, I have an update for you. And hopefully our fans, because our fans, after we talked about this a couple weeks ago, we had some pretty good discussions and whatnot on the thing about the Project Hail Mary book.
Yeah.
You started listening to it. Did you finish it?
I did. It's so good. I want to listen to it again already.
I've listened to it twice already. I freaking loved it. We're not going to give any spoilers away. Here, no spoilers whatsoever, but just about it. If you remember me talking about it, obviously, I said to get the audio book. Don't read the book.
Yeah.
Get the audio book because
agreed.
I think if you read it, I know if I would have read it, I would have been like, you know what, this is too sciencey to read. But listening to it and hearing it, man alive, I loved it. And so many people contacted us and said that they loved it.
Oh, good. Plus the way that he does accents, I've never heard anybody read accents so well. Like every accent. He's like a Chinese guy. And he gets the difference between like a Chinese accent and a Japanese accent. Like, you're like, not many people would pay that much attention. There's like an Australian and he switches to New Zealand and it's totally different. Like you get it.
Man, while we're talking about it, I made the mistake of kind of going down a wormhole and I was clicking on YouTube on reviews of the book. And there was this lady and it stuck with me. It's like you read 100 good ones and you don't think about them. And then the one bad one.
Oh, no.
I watched this lady on YouTube and she was like, well, after I read The Martian, I thought The Martian was good. I hated the movie. And I'm like, how do you hate the movie? So right there, I'm like, all right, this lady's going to be a little bit weird. And then she goes, it was exactly what I thought when I started reading the book. She's like, Ryland Grace is Mark Watney. She's like, same person. And she goes, this author just found the formula of what works and did it again. And she's like, and as she's saying her stuff, she's contradicting herself. She's like, in The Martian, he's stranded on a planet and he's trying to save himself. In this one, same thing. He's not on a planet, but he's blasted into space to save the entire human civilization. And I'm like, yeah, that's apples and oranges.
Yeah.
And like, she starts going through these different things and she's like, this book, does this. This book does this. Same thing. She's like, Mark Watney, a astronaut biologist. Ryland Grace, he was a school science teacher. Same thing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So it's fun. Like this woman's
arms. Same guy.
Yeah.
Another guy. He has a left foot on the on one side. On the other side, you guessed it, right. Both feet.
Mark Watney, played by what is his name? Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Affleck.
Mark Watney, played by Matt Damon. And then Ryland Grace is supposed to be played by Ryan Gosling. Same actors. They're the same people.
They've cast it already? Ryan Gosling is in it?
I thought I read that it started filming.
Okay.
But here's the deal. Moving forward on Project Hail Mary. Oh, look what I got here.
I got a bobblehead. It's a Popco Fun Cow pop of... Oh. What?
I got a patch.
How'd you get that?
I got a Project Hail Mary patch. I ordered it off Etsy.
Ah.
So in the book, they show that this is the what's called like the logo for the patch. And so someone on Etsy did a patch of this.
Amazing.
$1.50. I got that.
Sewed on your Brave St. Saturn uniform?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you do it, dude.
Man, if you don't have an entire Brave St. Saturn album already written after listening to Project Hail Mary, you did something wrong, dude.
You're on drugs, Reese.
But here, so to back it up. So I think I read that Netflix is doing the Project Hail Mary movie.
Okay.
And here's my thing. After listening to that book, if it's just a movie, I'm going to kind of be upset. I want that like a 10-part series.
Yeah.
I want Netflix to do what Netflix does best and take that book and do eight episodes or 10 episodes.
Oh, agreed.
And do that book the way it should be done. If they just do it as like a 2-hour movie or a 2.5 hour movie,
it's a waste.
It's an absolute waste. It has to be, because I swear, like, again, the book, I mean, I think it's 16 hours total reading, like hearing the book read. It's like 16 and a half hours. And obviously when it's being acted out, it's much quicker than reading it. So I mean, I would think a good 8 episodes, 10 episodes, hour long each, you could do wonderful.
That. Yes, agreed.
I think it would be wonderful.
All the flashbacks he keeps having.
Yep, exactly.
It's so good. It's so well written. I haven't read The Martian, but I've heard it's exactly the same. But it's so good.
I feel like I've already read The Martian.
Yeah, I don't need to now.
Like here's something weird about me. I grew up, I loved Star Wars. Loved it.
Yeah.
It was just Star Wars to me. I never got into sci-fi. Like science fiction was never like a thing for me. And I guess up until recently, I equated science fiction with space.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of feel like Project Hail Mary has taken me down this wormhole of like, I can't get enough space movies in. Like I've watched Apollo 13. I've watched The Martian over and over. I've tried to start watching 3 Body Problem.
I don't know. Okay.
So people might correct me, tell me I'm an idiot online if I'm getting this wrong. But I believe the Netflix show 3 Body Problem is the Game of Thrones, but of space. So it's like a science fiction-y Game of Thrones. And it's on Netflix. It's called 3 Body Problem. And it was like a Japanese, I believe the author is Japanese.
Okay.
And so the author wrote it and wrote these books, and they were amazing. And then they did it in other languages, and then now they're doing this series on Netflix. I believe it's on Netflix. Maybe it's on It's you know what? It's on HBO, not Netflix. I think it's on HBO. And so
what my
I've
kids
tried,
call Hobo.
Yeah,
Hey, Dad, we watch Hobo Max.
You want to go home and watch Hobo Max? Hobo. But yeah, but it's just sent me down this wormhole of like the science fiction-y doesn't appeal to me as much as like the space. Like in my brain, I kind of call it space fiction, not science fiction.
Okay.
But I've definitely
like it's
felt
more
drawn to
reality grounded. It's more like, oh, this is about space. Like it's about this human problem of space.
Yes.
Instead of like, this is like a crazy space world. Have
Yes.
you seen Dune though?
No.
We should talk about that the next episode because
Okay,
I just
'cause
watched
Dune-
them both in one day. I got
Because
Dune
Dune
to freak
fits
out.
in that category of science fiction.
Yes.
And that's what doesn't appeal to me. Like I'm not in the mood to wrap my head around an entire new universe.
Yeah.
New characters and all this.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're invested in Star Wars, and that's enough.
yeah, that's good enough for me. Do you have to put your kids to bed?
Yeah, I gotta throw the bed at them.
Okay, let's pause and do that because I'm about to crap my pants.
Oh, good idea.
Okay, cool.
Don't crap your pants. Hey,
Try not to.
everybody. Thanks for listening to Bigelow Boat Shop.
I am squeezing my butt cheeks together so bad.
What do we... You're not going to
I
say
gotta go.
bye to people? You're not going to say bye?
All right,
Joe.
see you guys. I'm about to crap my
Hey,
pants. Bye.
Joe. Hey, Joe, where are you going? Joe! All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Piece of pizza.